What's up? What's happening? Okay, I got some news, some WNBA news. Okay, yesterday there were what 3, 4 games that hit the scene. 4 games on a Friday, none on a Saturday. The WNBA has to fix their schedule where they at least feed the fans on days when there's no games. Like there's no games today for WNBA, so I'm gonna be talking about what happened yesterday. And I know the Atlanta Dream didn't play. We play Vegas tomorrow though, and I'm looking at you, Asia Wilson. I see you making an MVP type performance yesterday against the lowly Connecticut Sun. Come to the Barbie Dream House and do that. Then I'm gonna talk. But okay, let's just go over some of the games. Okay, we got Vegas against Connecticut. We know what's up with that. That's Vegas. That's Connecticut. We already know what it is. Asia had 45 points. Um, our girl, who we got a dear heart for, Anissa Morrow, gave it a too small, and Asia just was like, all right, bet. And it was a wrap from there. Okay, we're gonna skip this one because this is my focus today. I'm gonna skip it for now though. Okay, Temple versus the Sparks. Um, Cam Brink still looks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. We're gonna have to start looking at that coach, okay? And Phoenix and Chicago, I will go a little more detailed than that, but I'm not because I'm a Camilla fan. I like Camilla. I didn't like that Dawn try to, I didn't like that. It wasn't a shot, but it could have been perceived as a shot. And in this day and age of social media with the WNBA, you got to be careful with your wording. And the way she worded that, because Angel will be gone, it'll give Camilla a lot more space. Angel's gone, shorty. Camilla still looks the same, and it's sad because we know her potential. And I really just want Camilla out of Chicago. Now I'm done with all of that, but Phoenix bust them up. Um, Skylar got hurt. Our girl from Notre Dame, man, we love Skylar since Notre Dame. She got hurt. She got punched in the eye by by Kyle Copper, who we also have affinity for. So it is what it is. But I wanted to get into this game right here. We going right here. We going into I'm not gonna play it. I got league pass. I'm not gonna play it though. We going into Mystics versus Fever because this was a game. Okay, we're gonna read the summary, the game recap summary here. Okay, Sonia Citron scored 30 points. Kia Irfin had 25 points and 13 rebounds. Let's go full screen so I can make sure we're getting exactly what's being said there. Kia Irfin had 25 points and 13 rebounds, and the Washington Mystics edged the Indiana Fever 104 to 102 on a Friday night after Caitlin Clark forced overtime with a dramatic three-pointer with 17 points in the full quarter. Okay, if you saw the game, you know what happened. Okay, you already know what happened. It was a game where Indiana came out hot and on fire and like just there. They looked pretty good, like they were gonna run away with it, and eventually, Caitlin was subbed out to get some rest, and the Mystics didn't look back. And Kiki and Sonia and Shakira Austin just looked amazing. Cotty McMahon, her first game as a pro, as a rookie, played 30 minutes, so they have a lot of confidence in Cotty McMahon. I didn't see it, but Prosper I'm just not a fan of Cassandra Prosper. Um, I love Sonya Citron. I think Sonya Citron should start getting some MVP talks. She controlled, like when the Mystics needed a bucket, she controlled their offense. And I know Kiki had like monster stats, what 25 and 13. Like those are monster numbers. Like those are all WNBA numbers. But those two girls, man, they're here, and we know that a lot of people are talking about Caitlin because Caitlin had hit 7 threes out of 17 with 32 points. But Caitlin shot 28 times to score 32. I know it was heroic fashion because of the full quarter. It was like you felt they were at home, so the crowd were happy. She went like 5 or 7 in the full quarter. That's good for the home team. But if you look in the big scheme of things, I can't get excited about that because you lost. Now, if you win, man, I'm like, let's go, CC. But I'm a realist. When you lost, like those theatrics don't really matter anymore. They don't count in the grand scheme of things. They're just theatrics. But if you win, that's when it matters. So I give a lot of props to Kiki and Citron and Austin, Shakira. But the big news here is Aaliyah Boston obtained another injury as well, her lower leg injury, and we don't know when she'll be back. The good news for the Fever is they have a West road trip. They go to Portland, Golden State again, Seattle. No, they go to Seattle, then Portland, then Golden State, then Portland, then I believe Atlanta in June the 4th. So how do I remember schedules? I don't know, but I'm really into this WNBA scene. So yeah. But Mo Billings, I told a lot of Indiana Fever fans, she's not what they think she is, and she's showing them exactly what I said she would be. Like this is her, like 10-9, 9-10, 9-9, 8-7. Those are gonna be her numbers for the year. She might have a good game every once in a while, but she's not what they were looking for. But let's get into the story that has everyone going crazy.
Yeah, Steph, what did you think of the rally that your team had in the fourth quarter? Particularly when it comes to Caitlin, I think she made 5 threes in that fourth quarter, more than her first 2 games combined. So just your thoughts on the resilience from her.
I thought our whole group showed resilience, in that rally. We showed the ability to make tough shots. We had some really good time and score execution moments, offensively and defensively, in those moments. We just have to have more of it consistently.
Okay, and that's the issue right there with Stephanie White. I think that I understand what she's saying because she's trying to like move on. Like at that moment, you're talking about your team. You're not really trying to give praise to anyone. We lost a game that for some people you had circled as a win, but they lost. But I think when a reporter asks you like that's called a gotcha question because they're trying to set you up because they know that Caitlin Clark is a lightning rod. These reporters are in the Twitter spaces. They're in the Twitter comments, and they see that the fans are not happy with you, and they think that you have like a vendetta against Caitlin Clark. So they want to see. So they're testing you. Those are gotcha questions. Like right now, you're in a crossfire. So everything you face from now on, Stephanie White, is going to be something in a crossfire. That's what happened with Angel in Chicago. Like when she was in a crossfire, they were not letting her win. Like every question she got, it was kind of like there was some underhanded narrative or agenda behind that question. So Stephanie White failed it because even if not, you still got to play the game. And the game says Caitlin Clark is pushing my team, so I got to play the game. Unless you have like some Teflon, you got some Teflon understanding and warranty with the ownership group and management. Other than that, you got to play the game and just act like Caitlin Clark is the best thing since sliced bread, or them people going to have your job. So that's all I wanted to get out, man. Those games last night were pretty fun. I want to see Camilla become Camilla that we expect her to become. If not, I do want that narrative to die. I want the Angel was holding Camilla back narrative to die. Die now. I need that gone because it's never been a part of it. It should have never even been a thing. We allowed it to be a thing. It shouldn't have been a thing. I'm going to say this right now. Y'all might not like it, but there's a new 22 out here. There's another 22, not just Asia Wilson. That's Sonia Citron right now. If we're taking a 22 out of the guards, that's Sonia Citron, man. Because you get the fanfare and the narratives with Caitlin, but with 22, you get efficiency, you get defense, you get winning. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. With Sonia Citron, you get efficiency, defense, and winning. I'm just saying. But look, y'all, this is just me. Al knows. I'm just a up and coming YouTuber. I like that. And guess what, man? I'm out. Ball up top.
Welcome to the future.